It is well known throughout the world that committing fraud is a felon, and it is recognised as a crime that one is sent to jail for. When you watch crime shows, you see famous con artists who pretended they were these high and mighty people with all these fake credentials and accolades who made these grand promises and scammed their rich investors with promises that remain unfulfilled. These type of con artists are sent to jail. On the other hand, the religious con artist who claims to be a messiah scams people of money, makes fake promises that never deliver. This person is given a free pass to further commit their con artistry. They are given a green light. The law states that it's perfectly legal, and that is because the law is religion and religion is the law. Hence, the courts of law still use the Bible to sway people into professing guilt. The world still celebrates the 25th of December every year to keep reigniting this cash cow. And these evangelists have existed way before Jimmy Swaggart. Back to the original figurehead of Christianity, who I do not believe in. However, it's most likely designed by the writers of the Bible, who were similar yet more elaborative con artists than this guy. It was designed as a cash cow, regardless if cash didn't exist back when it was first put together. You might remember the passage in the New Testament where Jesus states that it's more likely a camel will pass through the eye of a needle before a rich man enters heaven. Give away all your money to the poor and you will receive treasure in heaven. Since when does suddenly being a scumbag your entire life and throwing all your money away to the poor and continuing to be a broke scumbag suddenly deem you worthy and moral? That is a false sense of morality, like a Hansel and Gretel kind of thing. I'm handing out lollies to people to make myself look good. Okay, it's an insult to morality, especially coming from the all-knowing, all-wise Son of God, that this was his idea of morality and righteousness. When you look at this particular passage from different angles, it is completely absurd. And then it goes into Apostle Paul without getting into his existence or not. He was also conning people to give their possessions and supplies to him to further his cause. Regardless of his existence or not, he was knowing or unknowingly the character Paul committing con artistry. Religion has its claws deep in the government through the education systems today. Religion can never be deemed illegal, as then you would see it for the righteous behaviour and chaos that it actually is. So the point of this video is just to point out the insane irony and hypocrisy. The Catholic Church and all churches still go around today conning old people to put them in their will. People are still riding off this notion that you can buy your way into this so-called heaven. And they will continue to do so into the foreseeable future. So when you see it from this perspective, why con artists go to jail? Okay, if you and I just started up our own religion today and racketed money and scammed people, we go to jail because that's our religion and that's illegal. It's only if it's from the organised religion that it's legal, which isn't yours and our religion. It is the government's religion. So it's crazy to me when I see people who are religious and against the government when they're one and the same, buying into this role play that Obama's the Antichrist. And you see Donald Trump's a Christian today, and Scott Morrison's a Christian, the Prime Minister of Australia. Kanye West is a Christian, okay? Hollywood is religious. If you can't see it, then you simply you don't want to see it, okay? That Hollywood, the government, and religion are all just the same business. And I personally believe that the Christian religion, it was just invented by the original con artists. And I wouldn't even say about controlling people or not. I don't believe it gives one iota about that. It's more or less just about profiting from people. The hell concept isn't used to torture people's minds. That's just designed to spook them into giving their money away and buying into the religion. Because when people become Christians, poverty is suddenly a virtue and they suddenly give all their money away. Jesus walked around making out like poverty was his thing. Where did his cause get him? Jesus, the character. He's now the richest man to ever not walked the earth. And when you see and know that hypocrisy is the hallmark of religion, this is a perfect example of why this person isn't in jail, but the average con artist who practices similar ideals that are outside organised religion, aka the law, is sent to jail.